gospelmusicassociation.com.
We have been on the road.
Yes, we have. We've been to Farmington, Missouri. We spent a rainy weekend there at the Mid-America Gospel Music Association Convention, and the Chosen Ones were there. I think you have a clip.
Yes, we do.
Everywhere I go, the Lord is always with me. Everywhere I go, He's right there by my side. He is constantly cheering me, pressing toward the victory. He is always leading me everywhere I go.
Here I am, a climber. I'm climbing up the mountain. I'm searching for that city fair that I can call my home. Even though the hills are steep, even though the valley's deep, I'll have a friend to hold my hand and I won't climb alone. Oh, everywhere I go, the Lord is always with me. Everywhere I go, He's right there by my side. He is constantly cheering me, pressing toward the victory. He is always leading me everywhere I go. It's been a long, hard journey while trudging through the darkness. My sight is set on heaven's door. Now that there I know, though I may be weary and the outlook may be dreary, the outlook points to victory, and Jesus said it so. Everywhere I go,
The Lord is always with me. Everywhere I go, He's right there by my side. He is constantly cheering me, pressing toward the victory. He is always leading me everywhere I go. Everywhere I go, He's always with me. Everywhere I go, He's right there by my side. He is constantly cheering me, pressing toward the victory. He is always leading me everywhere I go. He leads me everywhere I go. That's right.
We really enjoyed our weekend at the Mid-America Gospel Music Association, and it was great to see the Chosen Ones, a real family group from grandparents to grandson, and really enjoyed that family sound. And they tour a couple of times a year with the Lesters.
Right.
They do a Celebrate America concert, and they do a Christmas program, and those are also really excellent programs.
Yes, they are. Who has a birthday this week?
Happy birthday to David Sutton. David sings with Triumphant Quartet, and his birthday is on February 22nd.
And we wish a happy birthday to all our Southern Gospel friends.
We have more coming up from the Chosen Ones a little later in today's program, but first, Jean has been listening to some new music.
Songs from the Old Country Church by the Lesters is a new CD, and it includes favorite hymns such as The Old Country Church, Church in the Wildwood, When the Roll is Called Up Yonder, and Precious Memories. My favorite is Take My Hand, Precious Lord. That's Songs from the Old Country Church by the Lesters.
This is a concert update from Gospel Music Today. Southern Gospel Weekend comes to the Oxford Civic Center in Oxford, Alabama, March 21 through 23. If you're looking for a concert near you, check out the search engine at gospelgigs.com. It's very easy to use, and you can always use the links at our website, gospelmusictoday.com.
In the year 2000, at a Walmart meeting in Princeton, West Virginia, Greg Alexander was asked by a regional manager why he didn't sing anymore. Well, Greg had stepped back from singing to produce and manage the Smoky Mountain Recording Company. Out of that conversation, though, Eventide was born, and initially the members of Eventide were the demo singers for Planet Nashville's Southern Gospel soundtrack line, which is sold in Walmart and Christian bookstores nationwide. Soon they were singing at grand openings of Walmart stores. And it didn't take long for Greg and Eventide to get back to singing in churches. Now, in their 19th year, they continue to travel and sing, proclaiming the message of salvation, holiness, and unity. Members of the group are Greg, his wife Tammy, and Caden Mollahan. You can find out more about this week's feature group at eventidemusic.com.
From the Mid-America Gospel Music Association Convention, we have more exclusive video coming up with the Chosen Ones. That's next on Gospel Music Today.
I'm pressing on the upward way, new heights I'm
and fierce dismay. Though some may dwell where these abound, my prayer, my aim is higher ground.
I want to live above the world, though Satan's darts at me are hurled. For faith has caught the joyful sound, the song of saints on higher ground.
Lord, lift me up and let me stand, my faith on heaven's stable land. A higher plane than I have found. Lord, plant my feet on higher ground. I want to scale the utmost height and catch a gleam of glory bright. But still I'll pray till rest I've found. Lord, lead me on to higher ground. Lord, lift me up.
Lord, lift me up
and let me stand.
and let me stand.
My faith on
My faith on heaven's tableland.
A higher plane than I have found. Lord, plant my feet on higher ground. A higher plane than I have found. Lord, plant my feet on higher. Plant my feet on higher ground.
Coming up next on Gospel Music Today, Ken visits with David Sutton of Triumphant Quartet. Welcome back to Gospel Music Today.
We were at the North Alabama Gospel Music Convention, and Triumphant Quartet sang on the opening night of that convention. We were backstage with David Sutton, and that's up next on Gospel Music Today. We are in Cullman, Alabama. This is the North Alabama Quartet Convention, and with me from Triumphant Quartet, David Sutton. David, welcome to Gospel Music Today.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having me. I'm glad to be here.
You're very welcome. It's great to see you. We want to introduce the group because even though Triumphant Quartet, the quartet, has been remarkably stable for a long time in the world of gospel quartet singing, but you do have a new guy since the last time we talked.
Well, of course, the singers are the original four guys that have been here from day one. We actually just started our 17th year this month. We're going into our 17th year. Of course, myself, I sing tenor with the group. Clayton Inman sings lead. Scotty Inman, his son, sings baritone. Eric Bennett sings bass. And coming on board with us, actually, Aaron Dishman is playing piano with the group now. And been with us quite a while now, and is doing just a fabulous job. Of course, some guys that are kind of behind the scene that a lot of people don't get to see is Jamie Bramlett. He's our bus driver. Jamie's been with us for over 2 years now. And then we have Sherry Pickle back at our office. Sherry's been with us from day one. And then Adam Bradford is our sound engineer. And Adam helps contribute a lot to the Triumphant sound. He tries to make us sound better for what he's got to work with, I guess. But Adam's been with us over 3 years now.
Wow. Adam is very good. I'll just tell you quickly, we got to work with Adam when you guys sang at a program for the Life FM network in South Carolina. And he really, really knows his stuff.
Adam takes pride in what he does. There's a lot of guys that technically, they get it. They can hook any kind of sound system up you want. Adam's got that side. But he's also got the side of a live performance. And he knows how to get the sound just right where it's not hurting the people's ears. And hopefully that the lyrics are out front, because in the music we sing, that's what it's all about, it's the lyric. And so we're very thankful and blessed to have Adam a part of Triumphant.
Also, since the last time we spoke, you guys have received multiple Singing News Fan Awards.
That's very humbling, first of all, let me say that. We're very thankful that the fans, through the Singing News Fan Awards, have honored us for the past I think this past year was the 10th year of winning Quartet of the Year, and Eric Bennett, I believe this was his 10th year of winning Bass Singer. And over the past several years, we've had the opportunity to win Album of the Year for different albums and Song of the Year for different songs. This past year, the song Chainbreaker won Song of the Year, and that we're thankful that we've had wonderful songs come through our ministry. But Chainbreaker is a song that is just, I've seen this song work in so many people's lives. I could sit here with you all day and share story after story with emails that we've received, people coming by our product table after concerts and sharing with us stories of how this song has touched someone in their life or touched them personally. Several testimonials that people have come to know Christ through hearing us sing this song at a concert somewhere. Not because of us, but just because of the song and the impact that the song has had on so many people.
I did want to ask you about the origin of that song for Triumphant Quartet. It's not what people would identify as a traditional quartet song. How did you guys get it?
Actually, Triumphant, the guys in Triumphant, we listen to all kinds of gospel music. And the day that this song come out by Zach Williams, the contemporary Christian artist that actually wrote the song and actually recorded the song, the day it come out, Scotty's cousin from over in Memphis, Tennessee, he sent him a copy of it through text message and said, man, you need to listen to this song. It's a contemporary Christian song. It's going to be huge in the church world, but I think Triumphant could record this song and it could be a big song for you guys. He sent it, and Scotty said, hey guys, I want y'all to listen to this song. We listened to the Chainbreaker song that day going down the road. It ended up being a massive song in the contemporary Christian world for Zach Williams. And so we said that day, you know what, we need to record this song. It was sung by a contemporary Christian artist, but to me, if the lyric is good and it's all about him, it's a good song. And we went in, recorded it, and it was our first radio single off of the Thankful Project. And the song it did very well for us as well in the Southern gospel world.
Is Thankful the current Triumphant Quartet CD?
Actually, it is, but March 15th, we're coming out with a brand new CD.
Oh, okay.
And as an artist, as a group, you're always hoping that your next CD is better than the one you did before. I can honestly say personally for me, and I think I can speak for the other guys, we feel that this is the strongest CD we've had since day one. Stylistically, we're very pleased with it. It's got something for everyone. Triumphant has always kind of been known, I guess, as a group to throw a variety out there, just like Chainbreaker. We had our Awesome God CD that had more of your praise and worship style songs. We try to fit in our program songs that are going to reach everybody in the audience. The church world has changed a lot over the past few years, and I think to progress with time, we have to change a little with times as well. That's not forgetting our roots, the traditional Southern gospel. We'll always be a traditional Southern gospel quartet, but I do think there are a lot of new songs that are being written that are very strong lyrically. We just recorded 2 more songs that were in the same genre of music as Chainbreaker, a song called We Believe and a song called Eye of the Storm. Those 2 songs are on our new CD, and we're excited to sing those songs to the people. One thing we're noticing with songs like that that are being sung in the church world now is when we walk into a new place somewhere nobody's heard Triumphant and they don't actually know the Triumphant songs, we can go into a We Believe or Eye of the Storm or Chainbreaker and hey, I've heard that song, and kind of connect with the audience in that way.
What's the name of the new CD?
The new CD is called Triumphant Yes.
All right.
So a lot of people are saying, why yes? Well, there's actually a title cut song on the CD that it's titled Yes. And actually, Scotty, if I think I'm right on this, he has co-written 7 of the 11 songs on the new recording, and so we're really excited about it.
Yeah, that's great. David, it's always great to see you. We love Triumphant Quartet, and we want to thank you for being with us on Gospel Music today.
Thank you so much for having me, and thank you guys for what you do to help promote gospel music.
There's an article in this month's edition of Singing News called Snapshot, and it's about Jeff Easter. Jeff is his middle name, and you're going to have to read the article to find out what his first name is. The article has his favorite saying and his most embarrassing moment. You can find a link to Singing News Magazine at our website, gospelmusictoday.com.
This is a concert update from Gospel Music Today. The Third Row Boys will sing at First Baptist Church in Campbellsburg, Indiana on March 16 at 6 p.m. You can find all the details at the Gospel Music Today website.
We're at the National Quartet Convention in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, and I'm here with New Road 2, and we're certainly going to talk about some things. First of all, welcome to Gospel Music Today.
Oh, thank you. It's our pleasure.
And we're going to talk about a CD. But first of all, I have to let you know that these banners that are behind us were created by them, and we are certainly appreciative of that. This is our on-the-road studio, so thank you guys for that.
Thank you.
So tell us about this CD.
Well, this CD is our 15th CD with Chapel Valley Studios, or Chapel Valley Music. We've been here 15 years. Love every minute of it. The CD has all kinds of songs, like going back to like a Holy Ghost Revival, a Hold a Clear Title. We want to bring back some oldie but goodies. That's why we entitled it Classics and Favorites of our fans.
What's your favorite song on the CD?
I don't know. Let me look.
We got
Let's
so many
see.
CDs.
I would say Wish You Were Here. That is my favorite. That's a Kingsman classic. And I can remember that when on Sunday mornings getting ready for church, I can remember that coming on the radio.
What's your favorite?
Well, I would say out of this, I love Death Could Not Hold Him. Because if it wasn't for our Savior who rose on that third day, we wouldn't be doing this interview.
That's exactly right. Well, I certainly have enjoyed talking to you on Gospel Music Today. Thank you for
It's
being
been
here.
such
You are
our
welcome.
pleasure.
You're welcome.
That is New Road 2 with their CD that's your classics and your favorites.
I am weak, but thou art strong. Jesus, keep me from all wrong. I'll be satisfied as long as I walk. Let me walk close to thee. Just a closer walk with thee. Granted, Jesus is my plea. Daily walking close to thee. Lord, let it be. Let it be. Let it be. Lord, let it be. Hallelujah. When this feeble life is o'er, time for me will be no more. I want you to guide me gently, safely on, Lord, to that kingdom shore, to that shore. Just closer walk with thee. Granted, Jesus, he is my plea. Yeah, daily walking close to thee. Lord, let it be. Let it be. Let it be. Lord, let it be. Lord, let it be. Well, well. let it be. Lord, let it be. Yeah.
We're at the Creekside Gospel Music Convention, and I'm here with Debbie Bennett. Welcome to Gospel Music Today.
Thank you. It's good to be with you.
And we have a new CD. It's called Remember. Tell me a little bit about it.
Well, when I went into the studio to do this CD, the songs that I really prayed about them, in which you've known me long enough to know that I pray about everything that I do, and God gave me these songs. And in my family, we have 4 or 5 different members that had Alzheimer's and dementia. And so God had given me some songs for this project, and I thought I could name it after one of them, or I could just, if I put it out there as just remember, maybe it would give people something to really think about, because that's what I want the CD to do. I want them to remember their childhood, their happy times, and not so much that Alzheimer's and dementia are such dreadful diseases, but there's hope. You know, I mean, as long as Christ leaves us here, there's hope.
There is.
And so that's what I wanted to convey.
And you wrote how many of the songs on the CD?
4 of them I definitely wrote. One I wrote with Gary Gentry. A lot of folks will remember him from the song like The Ride, 1959, and the Red Corvette song from George Jones. But he and I got together and wrote a song called Jackson Creek, which is going to be the first release from this CD.
Okay.
And it deals with Alzheimer's, and but it's a happy take on it. And you know, I can remember my mother-in-law and my sister-in-law. They, as far as when you would go to see them, they could remember the old songs. They could remember the scriptures. They could tell you the day that they got saved. They might not have remembered what they had that morning for breakfast, but they could tell you those things.
That's right.
And so that's the happy part.
That's the part we want to remember too,
Yes.
is the happy part
Yes,
with them.
absolutely.
So, well, Debbie, thank you for telling us about Remember, and I'll definitely be listening to it. I just lost my mother this year with dementia, so it's very important to me too. I know those happy times.
Yes, absolutely.
That's Debbie Bennett with Remember. Next on Gospel Music Today, we'll go to the archives and hear Freedom Quartet. It is time now for the archives.
We were at the Creekside Gospel Music Convention a couple of years ago. We heard Freedom Quartet sing, John Rulapa, Dale Shipley, Scott Mullins, and Berman Porter. Freedom Quartet up next on Gospel Music Today.
We're gonna meet
Somewhere up yonder,
and we shall see,
heaven's wonder,
and we shall see,
all of its splendor,
and we will all
fully surrender our lives to Him.
down here below.
We're gonna meet way up there, and all of our joy we'll share, and on that great final day, there'll be no more need to pray. Our work will be done, our crowns will be won, our debts will be paid. Then we can shout, and we can sing, and we can sing glad happy praises to Christ our King. Our troubles will all be o'er, and we will sorrow no more. Our work will be done, our crowns will be won, our debts will be paid. Then we can shout and we can sing glad happy praises to Christ our King. Our troubles will all be o'er, and we will sorrow no more. Our work will be done, our crowns will be won, our debts will be paid. Then we can shout. Oh yes, we can shout. Oh yes, we can sing glad happy praises to Christ the King. Our troubles will all be o'er, and we will sorrow no more. Our work will be done, our crowns will be won, our debts will be paid.
The Creekside Gospel Music Convention has become one of our favorite events. We look forward to it every year, and it was great to see Freedom Quartet. They do not tour anymore, but it was great while it lasted.
Yes, it was, and there are a lot of groups that are still out there. Look for them on our website. You can find their concerts or their own website, but get out to listen to some of these great groups that are still touring.
Good advice.
And we'll see you next week on Gospel Music Today.